Document that has lined out what the city's responsibilities are to its firefighters for the last 5 years. The city wants to eliminate some of the pages and pages of perks.
We should have been educating the public a long time ago about what's in here.
It took me several hours to dig through the labor agreement, but inside I found some clauses that appear to tie the city's hands. First, quote, requests for vacation must be in the station number 1 staffing office 12 hours in advance of the time being requested off. Just 12 hours? Why?
It sounds like a way for the firefighters to get their buddies extra overtime.
Mm-hmm. But why? I don't understand that. Whether it's scheduled 12 hours before or 2 months before, isn't that slot still open?
Union President Brad Jensen says extra notice for vacation time would not save the city any money. City Councilman Dave Iazzi questions that.
And then if it doesn't really cost anything, then why don't you eliminate that from the contract?
Iazzi argues it would be easier and cheaper for the city to fill vacation openings with a standard 2 weeks vacation notice.
If they want to backfill my position, if they want to fill it, then they have to pay time and a half. Okay? But it's their choice, not ours.
It's their choice, but your contract states how many people are supposed to be on each engine.
Correct. But, and this is a big but, it doesn't stipulate how many engines are going to be running in the city on any given day.
The firefighters' contract clearly states that each engine in service will have 4 firefighters on it. It doesn't give the city any leeway to allow for management decisions on staffing levels for each engine. So when it comes to last-minute time off, the city's hands are tied. Either pay time and a half for a fill-in or brown out an engine. But here's another interesting perk. For each pay period in which an employee does not use any sick leave, they're credited $25 toward a post-employment health plan account. In other words,
they're rewarding people for coming to work.
That's in addition to their paychecks. Another interesting perk, the firefighters' uniform allowance and clothing maintenance allowance. $750 each year for their uniforms. That only pays for their blue T-shirts and pants, not their turnouts. Those are paid for separately by the city.
And when a pair of pants costs $100 a pop, $750 doesn't go very far.
And $12 each pay period for uniform allowance. In other words, to clean their T-shirts and pants.
If you wash your uniforms in conventional washing machines, it breaks down like the Nomex. The Nomex breaks down.
So that $12 is for their dry cleaning costs, an uncommon perk in the private sector. But ultimately, who's responsible for these pages and pages of firefighter perks?
The signatures are both from the city side and from the union side.
We're paying a lot of money to firefighters. Has the city let the taxpayers down?
I don't think I'm going to go that far in the responsibility because everything we do is in public.